Welcome back to Philosophy Online. The purpose of this video is simply to teach you how to navigate this course. Some of you may not have taken an online course before, and so if this is your first time, Blackboard might be a little intimidating. It might be kind of strange to you, and so what we're going to do is just walk through the basics really quickly here so that you have a sense of what's happening within my class. And I keep my format very, very simple. There's really two main pages that you'll need to look at, and really eventually, once you get through the first couple of weeks, really only one page. And I try to keep it really simple. That way when you come on, you go straight to what you need to do. I don't want you to have to juggle and click a lot of times to get where you're going. So what we see here is the welcome page. It should look somewhat basically like this when you come on. Mine's going to look a little different because I'm an editor. Even with student mode on, it's going to look somewhat different for you. So here is what you're going to be seeing mostly, and we are on the welcome page. You can see here it says welcome, right? And so once you get started in like the first week or two in this class, as you're going through, you'll use stuff on this page. You can see how the course works. I kind of lay out some of what we're going to be doing, when stuff opens, the different kind of assignments that you'll have. I list some of those right there. And so just to give you an idea of how the course is going to work, I give you my email address here, and then I also have my name, email address again, just a little bit about me, not too much. You can read through that as well. The syllabus is located here. You can pop it open and read through that if you need to look at and find some information, although I try to put most of the information that's in this class in other places as well. But there is more extensive information in the course syllabus. There's an introduction video and a quiz. Right, you can see here, this is my grading scale, and read through that and see how I grade, right? A little bit of information about the institution, and then finally here is the getting started paragraph, and you can see that I tell you to go to start working, right? And so in that first week, in those first few class sessions, go through the welcome format, do all of this, right? And then when you get down here, you can see I'm telling you to go to start working. Start working is located over here, and so you just go up and click on that, and it's going to open up for you the different sections that are currently available within this class, like what it is that you can start working on. And each section, there'll be a section that opens every week. Now you can see here that I have class announcements at the very top, so keep an eye on this thread because every now and then I'll need to make the class aware of something, and I'll post it here. Now I usually send out an email as well, trying to make sure that I get in contact with everyone. So class announcements and then the different sections, right? So we were over here in welcome, and now we're here in start working. You've got your announcements, and let's say it is that first, second week of class, and you want to go into section number 1 and start doing some of the work, right? So here in this section, I tell you what's in the section, what you're going to learn, what we're going to be talking about. And then you can see here your table of contents, Your table of contents, you can see all the different either lectures or videos or essay assignments, quizzes. That's all going to be told to you right here. And so you want to start at the beginning and work your way down. There is a purpose in the order. So try to do them in order. It's not absolutely essential, but you definitely want to go in order if at all possible. And so here we say Crash Course Introduction, right? And I give you a little bit about the speaker, the video that you're about to watch. All the videos are on YouTube. You will click on this. I'm not going to do it, but when you do click on that, it's going to take you straight to YouTube, and you'll watch the video. And as you're watching the video, there's also going to be a quiz, right? And so if I hit click to launch, then you're also going to be taking the quiz. My suggestion to you is to watch the video and to take the quiz at the same time, because I'm going to pull the questions from the video. It's fill in the blank. So it's Hank in this case is talking and you're listening to him, right? You can fill in those quiz fill in the blanks as you go, right? Now when you get done with that, then there's lecture 1, so you can click on lecture 1, and when you hit click to launch, you'll see me in a YouTube video giving you an introduction to philosophy lecture, and then there is a lecture quiz. And so as you're watching the lecture, hit click to launch, you'll pull up the video quiz, and so you'll take the quiz as you're listening to me lecture as well. I very, very highly recommend looking at the quiz, listening to the lecture at the same time, because I pulled the questions from the video lectures or from the video from YouTube, right? And then you can see here I've got lecture notes. These, you don't need to do anything with them unless you are somebody who reads and retains better once you've read it. So what you've got here are the notes that I'm kind of looking at as I'm giving that video lectures. I'm recording myself, I'm looking at another screen, and this is what I'm looking at, right? It's not, I add to it, but these are going to be the basics. So it's not full and complete, but as I'm talking, if I think, hey, I need to tell them about something else, then, you know, I might go off my notes a little bit, but this should be most of the lecture where it's contained. And then here you'll have an introduction essay as well. And here you have the instructions for the essay and a place to submit, right? You're going to write a submission. And so this is the way the online course is going to work. Now, that's just the first section. So if you go back to Start Working, what you'll see is then there's section 2. And it's going to look the same, right? There's an introduction, what you're going to learn, then there's all the different lectures and quizzes and all those things. The way I set it up, it's going to look exactly the same every time, so that by the time you get 2 or 3 weeks in, you're going to be a professional. You're going to know exactly where to go and exactly what to do. When you log in, you'll come to that welcome page. There it is right there. All right. You don't need to do anything once you've worked your way through this in the first week or two. Once you log in, go straight to Start Working. Hey, another module opened, another section opened today. And so click on that, go to work. Right? It'll look exactly the same every week. I'm trying to make sure that it is consistent. Now, if you do need help, you can click on that I need help. There's lots of different places to go. There's tutoring, and then there's also help if you have technical difficulties. Right? Now, some technical things I can solve. That's pretty limited. I'm not very good at technology. But we have our Blackboard administrator here, and then we also have our online coordinator, her information as well. Class tips, again, that's just a couple things for you to think about. Frequently asked questions. This is mostly frequently asked questions about, say, Blackboard or online courses, kind of general questions for those of you with disabilities. You know, there's some more information for you here. That is also here on the welcome page. The disability information that's there as well. So when you come into class, you'll come straight to this welcome page. After that, you know, this is going to be kind of where you live mostly throughout the semester. You know, if you need help, there's some stuff down here for you. Otherwise, if you're just clicking along and everything's running smoothly, and hopefully it will, then this is going to be the page where you want to go, right? And so each week you go in, you click on your section, there's your different assignments, and you go to work, right? So welcome page, Start Working, those are going to be your 2 primaries. Hopefully that's pretty simple. Hopefully most of you have done, you know, a little bit of clicking around online so that you're kind of used to different web pages. And you know, I try to keep things really simple here on Blackboard, but hopefully if you were wondering how all this works, then the video will kind of help you see, hey, this is where I need to go, this is what I need to do, this is where the different information is. And if you have any questions, certainly shoot me an email, and we look forward to a semester together.